Hello everyone, and welcome to my Gossip for USA official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Little People, Large World Season 25, Amy Roloff is shown signs of having a large ego. Roloff has had ups and downs throughout the show. Along with her ex-husband Matt Roloff and their kids, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob Roloff, the matriarch of the Roloff family has been a major character in the show. The Roloff children have grown up, created their own families, and embarked on new chapters in their life after over 20 years. Amy is stirring things up, even though Zach and Tori Roloff's conflict with Matt is the main focus of the current drama. The nearly 30-year marriage of Amy and Matt terminated in divorce in 2016. Amy's portion of Roloff Farms was acquired by Matt as part of their divorce settlement. With the completion of this formal process, Amy's ownership of the farm, which had played a major role in the family's life, had changed significantly. Matt began dating Karen Chandler, who had worked at the farm for more than 10 years, after they split up. Early in 2017, their romance was made public, and since then, the couple has become engaged. Meanwhile, in August 2021, Amy wed Marek. Amy may have a large ego because she hasn't been afraid to criticize Matt both before and after their divorce. Her responses to Matt's choices regarding Roloff Farms, as seen in Little People, Big World Season 25, were blatantly sarcastic. Amy, who has a complicated and lengthy past with Matt, expressed her displeasure with Matt's decision to rent out their family home for a little period of time. Though she concedes that it makes financial sense, Amy's comments reveal her subtle criticism and personal dismay. Us Weekly claims that although Amy remained composed, she showed her genuine emotions in a sneak peek when she urged her husband to speak with Matt face to face. "I don't question him about those matters," with reference to the property. "You can do that, not me," she continued. Amy was clearly frustrated, and in the process, she made Matt feel uncomfortable. Amy's cruel remarks about Matt are a result of her discontent with the way he handles family matters, hence Matt frequently deserves to be hauled around. However, because of her enormous ego, Amy might believe she is impervious to criticism. Although Amy seems to be pleased with Chris, it's possible that she is unaware of his true motivations. Chris was spotted chatting up Matt about Amy in season 25, so it's clear that he doesn't respect her as much as he says. Despite saying that he and Matt didn't talk about Amy, Chris revealed they had discussed her, even grumbling about the things she did that he didn't like. This suggested that Chris might be trying to use his relationship with Amy, as well as her previous relationship with Matt, to get more attention and importance on the show. However, some people loathed Chris before the latest Little People, Big World season. Chris moved rapidly from being a longtime bachelor to getting married to Amy. Chris changed his Facebook status to something strange after they got married, indicating that he had handed up his player badge for Amy. Chris's sexual orientation and the pace at which he transitioned from a self-described single guy to a family man were also questioned. Despite their 3-year marriage, these factors all point to the possibility that Chris is using Amy as leverage. Although it's common for a reality TV star who has been on the show for almost 20 years to appreciate her celebrity, Amy seems to take a little too much pleasure in it. The matriarch of the Roloff family is active on Instagram, where she has 1.5 million followers. She offers a profile of her retail and shopping experiences as well as a link to Amy Roloff's little kitchen in her bio. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the continuation of Little People, Big World, she is making the most of her celebrity by every means possible. Zach and Tori's inability to establish a relationship with either of their parents is indicative of serious issues within the Roloff household. Nevertheless, Amy shares as though everything is okay, despite Zach's failure to recognize Mother's Day. She posts about cooking frequently, solicits speaking engagements for events, and continuously promotes her kitchen company. After over 2 decades of participating in reality TV, it's clear that Amy's ego has grown. Since her recipes aren't really good, she has positioned herself as someone who makes almost all of her money on her celebrity. Amy was well known on Little People, Big World for having a dictatorial demeanor. In a season 25 episode, Matt even referred to Amy as a dictator, claiming that she can cross that line from micromanager to dictator quicker than me. While an extreme analogy, there's no disputing that Amy is a formidable woman when she wants to be in charge. Amy took charge and stood by her decisions while Matt, Karen, and Chris were having trouble deciding on a huge event. Matt even called her a dictator. Though effective, Amy's typical approach emphasizes her commanding manner, to which Matt had been used. Chris and Karen seemed to be in favor of Amy's leadership in spite of Matt's criticism. Amy may be demanding, but she never failed to complete the task at hand, even at this particular event. But her constant bossiness is a sign of her large ego and lack of confidence in anybody but herself. There is always an additional level of complexity because of Matt and Amy's past as ex-spouses and because Karen and Chris are there. Their frequent arguments and sarcastic remarks make it challenging for them to work together. Her strict and controlling management style may come across as excessive, but it made sure that important choices were taken quickly, underscoring the need of having a strong leader. Conversely, Amy struggles when she isn't given the authority to make decisions. Matt Roloff, star of Little People, Big World, recently responded to some fan queries and comments, revealing who currently runs Roloff Farm. Over the years, the Roloff family has had significant conflict around the land. During a particular episode of season 25 of Little People, Big World, which is presently running, Matt and his fiancée Karen Chandler revealed that Amy would get the property upon his death rather than Karen or one of their children. Karen acknowledged that she prefers not to handle things on her own. Announcing that the Roloff Farm Big House is open for short-term rentals for the summer and autumn of 2024, Matt just released a post on Instagram. Fans of Little People, Big World had a lot to say in the Instagram post's comment section. One such fan, at Ali.Thompson7, advised Matt to let one of his sons keep the farm alive, because the money was not worth it. In his reply, Matt stated that Jacob Roloff is managing the entire farm in a way that far surpasses any of the other kids' involvement, having noticed the Instagram user's comment. There was some criticism over the last portion of that sentence because it seemed like he was making fun of his other children. The Little People, Big World actor came under fire from @SamsonMitodoxy for measuring your kid's worthiness, particularly because all of his children can see this public remark. Taking offense at the criticism, Matt made fun of the Instagram user and said that many people are too blind or naive. Regardless of the feedback he receives on social media, Matt consistently responds to his followers. Naturally, he didn't just retaliate in the comments section to that one Instagram user. At Francis.Martin.562 said that Matt's son Zach Roloff should get the house since it would be perfect for his small children. But the patriarch Roloff says that's not going to happen. Zach left Oregon and is not only happy in Battleground, Washington, but it would be unjust to the other children in his family to stay in Oregon. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.